Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you this really simple gold eye with a winged eyeliner and nude lips, so if you want to see how I do it, keep on watching. The first thing I'm doing is putting on foundation, and the one I'm using is the L'Oreal True Match foundation in W2. And I'm putting it on with a stippling brush, and this was my first time using this brush, and I have to say I didn't like it too much. Maybe I have to experience a little more with it. This one is the Royal and Langnickel Duo Fiber brush, and I don't know, I just felt like it was packing on the product, even though I was really careful and using only a small amount, and it just didn't feel good. And it didn't look nice as well. Like the foundation was really visible on my skin, it was just sitting on there. So I decided to use my beauty blender as well to get rid of any extra product and to, press it into my skin and make it look nice. Then I'm using the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NW15 under my eyes and to highlight my nose, the bridge of my nose, and my Cupid's bow, and a little bit my forehead. And again using the beauty blender to blend everything out. Then I'm setting everything in place with the Rimmel Stay Matte Long Lasting Pressed Powder, as always, in the color Transparent, and I'm using the Body Shop Blusher Brush for my under eye area. For the rest of my face, I'm using the Sigma Large Powder F30 brush. And this is just to make sure that my makeup, my foundation, stays on all day and looks nice. Then I'm drawing on my brows, and I'm using the Dipbrow Pomade by Anastasia in the color Soft Brown. And today was just not a good brow day. I messed it up completely. That's why I edited a lot of it out. And yeah, it just wasn't a good day for me today. So after hours of trying to fix my eyebrows, I made them look rather decent. So then I moved on to contouring, and I was using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. And the brush I'm using is the Luxie 504 large angled brush. I got that in my Ipsy bag a few months ago. And I'm just sculpting up my face, and I'm using a smaller brush for my nose to contour my nose a bit, using the same powder. Then I was using the Royal and Langnickel fan brush with the NARS Albatross highlighter on my cheekbones and my nose and my Cupid's bow and all those areas that I usually highlight. And my brush was rather short in the video. I used the Stilazzi matte blush in MB05. And then I'm moving on to eyeshadow, and the First eyeshadow I'm using is the Peanutbutter shade from the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette. And I'm putting it on with a Bdellium Tools 785 brush. Running it all through my crease as my transition color. And I'm blending it up rather far. Then I'm going in with a little smaller brush, also by Bdellium Tools in 781, and I'm using the Puddin color from the Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette. And I'm running that also through my crease, and going back into the color and putting it on until I'm satisfied with how dark it looked in my crease. How defined it was, basically. Then I'm putting on some of the NYX, how they call it, Jumbo sticks. I've depotted mine, so I don't have the actual name. I'll put it in the info box. In the color Milk, and I'm putting that on my lid. And then I'm using the eye shading E55 brush by Sigma to put on some of the Butter Pecan color from the Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette by Too Faced. And I'm also putting that all over my lid. And then I had a little Starbucks break. Okay, so who else is eating the whipped cream on top of the Frappuccino with a straw? Is that like normal? Do other people do that too, or am I the only one? Then I wanted to highlight my lids a little bit more, and I was using the Pacifica eyeshadow in Ethereal. And I got that in my Ipsy bag too, a few months ago. Then I'm doing my winged eyeliner, and I'm using the Maybelline Eyestudio Lasting Drama Gel Eyeliner 24 Hours in black. And the brush I'm using is the Sigma Small Angle E65. And it was rather hard to record that on camera. I had a really hard time with that. But yeah, all I'm doing is lining my lash line first, and then I'm doing the little wing and filling it in afterwards. And as with my brows today, it just wasn't a good eyeliner day either, so I tried to make the best out of it. And I have to say, it was pretty, I thought the result wasn't too bad. Another Starbucks break. And then I'm just coating my lashes in the L'Oreal Manga mascara, and black is black. And as always, I'm putting it on my upper and lower lashes as well. And my face is nearly done. The last thing I'm doing is my lips. No, first I have another Starbucks break, obviously. Gotta drink it before it melts, right? So, the lip liner I'm using is the L'Oreal Color Riche Lip Liner in Forever Rose. which I use basically with every lipstick I have, with every like nudish, pinkish, brownish lipstick I have. All-time favorite lip liner. And then I'm putting on the MAC lipstick in Creme Cup, which was my first MAC lipstick actually. So it's pretty exciting. And then I'm just topping that off with the Cargo Cosmetics, how is it called? Anguilla. Anguilla, okay. I put that in the description box because I doubt that I pronounce it correctly. And that is basically the completed look. I hope you all enjoyed it. I would really appreciate it if you leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this look. And yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Bye!